Hello to the fellows on YouTube. It's like Kabisi from Kabisi. This is how we're starting our video today. Yeah, so I mean, this is my first video with the name Kabisi on here. I decided to make it Kabisi because it's just whatever I want to do, innit? I mean, whatever I want to upload is whatever I want to upload, you know? So, it's not a second channel. It's just genuinely a channel where I just do whatever I want to, whereas K2X is mainly gaming. Although, you know, considering K2X is a gaming channel, I did upload my coming back video on there, so you make sure to check it out. It's pretty cool. Thanks a lot for the views and the likes and the subs on that channel. In fact, I went up almost 10 subscribers yesterday, so I mean, it was pretty nice to see that as a little welcoming present. Thank you guys a lot for that. The people at least that were on K2X. What we're doing today, we're talking about SoulTale. SoulTale now. If you guys aren't aware of what SoulTale is, that's fine because I haven't updated you guys in quite some time. SoulTale is my animation. It's almost like when you have those Undertale AUs and you make, you know, people will like shift up the characters and everything else and they do stuff with it. Mine's not like that. Mine's more like, I don't know if you guys have played Kingdom Hearts, but it's more of that kind of concept where the main character will just enter the world as it is pre-existing. They don't shift any laws or physics in the world, whereas I mean, I might do that, but of course it's not too much to make it say an AU, an alternate universe. It's the same universe except the one character is put into it, and you know, the whole point is what happens when somebody's in there and a whole new plot starts. You know, it's more of that. So I'm planning to have that with many other worlds other than Undertale. Just that I've been working on the beginning so much because I want it to start off strong, so that, you know, if it becomes strong, you know, then I'll be able to get help to make this thing, because it's a solo development at the moment. Yes, I know Yako Universe did help me to get people to help me, but I don't know why, but I didn't make use of that. I am fully sorry about that. I am genuinely sorry. I don't even know most of the people are even still watching this channel anyways, but I mean, gee, it would have been really nice if I actually did that, but oh well. I mean, other than that, there's not much I can say about SoulTale really. I mean, I've been doing a lot of animation for it. There's so much I've done for it. I'm learning a lot of animation thanks to Walking Melon's AAA. She's been advising me on animation tips and stuff like that, because I mean, she's also working on a series called the Salem series, which you guys should check out. You could follow them on their Twitter. You can also join their Discord, which I will link in the description below, of course. And yeah, honestly, just check out all of the stuff that she's made and all the stuff that, you know, are on there. She's also having a print sale, so if you want to buy some of the prints, she's going to be starting that print sale on the 28th of June. Be sure to check it out as well. I can show you some work that I've done on the screen right now, but I mean, as you can see here, it's just development, mainly development. I am not the best animator, okay? Neither am I the best artist. And many people can say that. Everyone says that because, of course, there's art is very subjective. You can't be sure of what's great art and what's not great art. Well, you can on a base level, but there's a point where it just becomes, you know, your choice. You know, what do you think is good? What do you think isn't good? So I mean, it's not always going to be set in stone. So with this animation, I always wanted it to look anime-esque, but now I've had ideas to make it, you know, to shift the medium, to make things that, you know, do things that are very different. There's an anime called Mob Psycho 100, which is pretty sick because it shifts the medium of anime. It does things that you don't usually have. So for example, there's this water paint thing that I don't know exactly what it's called, but I'll put it on the screen right now. What they hired an artist that specifically did that. It's one of the hardest forms of animation, and they got that in the whole of the ending part. So you know that ending song that's at the end of any anime? Yeah, they had the whole of that done with that water animation thing. I don't even know how to describe it, but you'll see it on the screen right now. It's crazy how amazing like they seem to be by just shifting the medium. And so if I do something similar within my capability, of course, I can definitely achieve something great. So that's what I'm trying to do with SoulTale. Honestly, if I'm gonna be real with you, I'm not going to be doing the classic 2D animation. Sometimes I might shift it, add some 3D elements to it. There's a thing that Disney did. It's not going to be to their quality, of course, but there's this thing they did where they had like 3D models to assist them when they were animating parts that are really like perspective based. Like in the Tarzan movie, I might show the clip if I can find it, where they use 3D models to say the part when Tarzan is moving through the trees. So stuff like that, those innovative stuff is what I'm trying to implement into my animation, where to make it different. So in my case, there's going to be a lot of After Effects. So for example, a lot of the effects are going to be done in After Effects. There are some anime that have done that and the anime looks like a mess. So I'm going to try and make sure it's not a mess. something like the Fate series, except not to their caliber because I am not even there yet. This is one person, by the way, compared to a whole team. So I mean, I'm trying to do what I can to get where I can. Honestly, so as you can see the situation over here. So it's not easy, guys. It's not easy. SoulTale is something where I could have posted it a long time ago and you would have been getting this instead of say something like this. And this is not finished, of course. This a lot of my people gave me a response as being scary. So I mean, look, I can understand that. It looks very robotic, animations are on the mess. But look, guys, it's better than what I was doing. It's better than what you were gonna get if I had posted it before. I don't know if you've seen, but the first video on this channel is the SoulTale comic. The first, version of it, which I still have on me right now. This is part of the SoulTale comic, right? So I originally uploaded just the first part, okay? Each of these paper folders are like part of the SoulTale that you're gonna get. This is the quality of stuff you are getting, okay? This is not good, okay? It's not good. This, okay? They're not terrible, all right? But then they're not good, okay? They're not something I want to have in my final animation. There's so many other concepts I want that just weren't, like, it doesn't work. So I'm trying to look for something, an example of why I didn't like this. Okay, so for example, there's certain scenes where there's a lot of tension. Yeah, I can't do this in a comic form because I just love the animation medium, and the way I was pulling it off then was so terrible. I just can't, I feel bad for doing it in the way I was going to do it. So that's why I say it's much better for me to do it within an animation. And record more. That's right. All right, perfect. Okay, so I'm trying my hardest to make SoulTale better than what it was supposed to be, because what it was supposed to be was just an AU, okay, an alternate universe. There are many alternate universes in Undertale. So for example, Undertale, you have SwapTale, you have Bad Time Trio. There's so many other versions of it, but I just want it to be different. Okay, I'm still sticking with normal Undertale. I'm just shifting things to make it work for me. And so I mean, many of these things are very secretive. I'm being very vague about this, but I can't give too much information because this is something that's very, very special, and I want you guys to see in its full, form. So I don't want you to watch something or to hear about it, and then when I show you the animation, you basically already know all about it. I don't want that. That's why whenever I describe SoulTale to anyone, I never give them a full description. I just give them a very tiny synopsis. The most I've given to people is where it's based, like what position in Undertale it's based, and that's it pretty much. And the characters that are alive and the things that have happened before the main characters come in. So almost like a little prologue, I think. Epilogue is before, right? I don't know. You get my point. Before I start waffling on, I believe that's the end of the video, but I will have to give an announcement. There is a server called the Unofficial AU server. I believe Unofficial Undertale AU server, something like that. It's got like a bunch of AUs in it. You can talk about it, express your feelings about different AUs. The owner of it is making an AU called Insanity Brothers. That is a very different twist to Undertale. In fact, I thought I'm surprised it's very different. And so be sure to check it out. It seems like a pretty good community to join. Even though it's very small at the moment, it would be very nice if you guys could go there and support them. I'm making this video at the moment so I can popularize the community of Undertale. Knowing how toxic its main face is, you can make it less toxic by helping them make a good image of you. You get what I'm trying to say. But yeah, that's pretty much it, honestly. Join that server. It's very, very good for people that want to immerse in a bigger community and who want to take inspiration from other people. They've also got character sheets and stuff that I'm trying to do. When I used to be when I was young, I used to want to be a character designer or a concept artist, which I might still end up doing. But they have stuff like that I was aspiring to do, and I look at that, I'm like, I want to get SoulTale done. All right. Also, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. I don't want to drag on this video because honestly, if there's not much for me to say, I'm not gonna say more. Yeah, thank you very much for watching this video. I will update you later on. It's been very tight, my schedule on YouTube, so I mean, I'm just gonna try my hardest to get what I can done early. So I thank you guys for watching this video. Do you like Deku and Detroit? Smash that like button. Subscribe today to join the Legion of Elites. And until next time, my friends, bye bye.